Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another Liverpool related show, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk Liverpool Football Club. We're here to talk the rebuild, the ownership, couple of new things happening. It's not just me kind of saying the same stuff over and over again, because I don't want to disrespect the people who keep watching me to just say the same stuff over and over again, even though the club is doing the same stuff over and over again. So it's kind of difficult to not address the same stuff over and over again because the club is doing the same stuff over and over and over again. Anyway, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay, because I know a whole lot of you guys like to watch this on replay, please do not forget to slap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single person watching us right now or on the replay, please do like the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so right now. Please like, subscribe. Big up to every single person who has liked the video, who has shared the video, who has subscribed, who has sent in a super chat. Big up to everyone who has supported us over the month of July. You guys have been iconic. You guys have been incredible over the start of the month of August as well. And YouTube is telling me you're sharing the videos everywhere. So continue to hit that share button and share those videos everywhere, my lovely people. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, no matter what application you use, share them so we can get the word out there. So please do like, please do subscribe. And yeah, let's just get into it. 100 likes minimum is our next target. Yalla, get us there. So big up everyone in the comments, by the way. I see all the iconic people in here, man. All the people that are always here, man. Captain Sal, Nixter, man like Paul, man like who else is in the comments? I see with Drunk Vigo, man like Bailey, a man like Joseph. People like that, man. The guys that are always here. Big up to you guys, man. Big up Danny up the Reds. Big up to Jason. Big up to all the icons that are always here, man. Look at all this. Nasser, man, like Dan, Momo, Ali, Jamie Phillips. Big up to you, Jamie. Just Tabang, Anfield lad. All the guys that are always here, man. Absolute icons, man. Absolute icons. Big up to Ed Zakarli. Big up, man. Big up. So let's just get into it and start talking, big up, Ishan, about Liverpool Football Club. Yesterday, we were kind of having a conversation about Liverpool Football Club, and I just wanted to get to a crystal clear ending as to like what exactly is Liverpool Football Club gonna do? What exactly are we about? What exactly is going to happen? And with all due respect, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna just cut the crap and I'm gonna say it as it is. I promise you, right here, right now, if I got Jurgen Klopp himself, if I got the gaffer, if I got Jurgen Norbert Klopp on the stream some way, somehow, he still wouldn't tell you exactly what we want to do. He still wouldn't tell you exactly what we want to do, and that's Jurgen Norbert Klopp. When the whole DM limit thing happened, I asked people, I'm like, yo, guys, can you DM me on Snapchat because of this whole DM limit crap? So one guy today DMs me. I posted a picture of my biceps, how we get it going, alhamdulillah. I posted a picture of my biceps, and one of the guys was like, yeah, that's cool, but is Lavia coming? And I sent him a voice note, and the guy was almost shocked by my response, but he's like, you know what, Osam, you're right. You want to hear the reality? This is the reality of the matter, right? Let me just give you the reality. Romeo Lavia has personally spoken to Jurgen Klopp. As of multiple different sources, I know this. I did my scavenging, I did my scouting, I spoke to the multiple different people, big up to Liberty. And I spoke to him. And based on everything I've heard, I know for a fact that Klopp and Lavia have spoken. And I know for a fact that Liverpool Football Club is the option for Romeo Lavia. The option. I know that if Lavia right now, he rubbed one of the oil lamps and a genie came out and he was like, tell me what you want, Lavia, he'd be like a Liverpool transfer. He is bought in. He is all in. He wants to become Liverpool's DM for now and for the future to come. So he wants to become our player. Can I guarantee Liverpool Football Club doing anything 100% right? No. Because we absolutely suck as an institution. So I cannot guarantee that Liverpool Football Club make anything right. Now, the reality is, I do think Romeo Lavia is going to end up being a Liverpool player. You know why? because we got no choice. Because we are in a position where we genuinely have no choice. We have no DM. Curtis Jones is not a DM. Trent is not a DM. Matip is not a DM. We have 0 active DMs in this entire team. So because we got 0 active DMs in this entire team, we need one. And we need one badly. So because we need one, we're put in a position where essentially we've got to buy Romeo Lavia. Because the options are after Lavia. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. The options are after Lavia. So meaty. So meaty, the options after Lavia. So mid, so meaty, or not good enough, or all of that. That's the reality. Because who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is there in the DM market? Who? Conor Gallagher? We're going to buy him, play him DM or something? Who else is there in the DM market? Ask yourself. DM, Manu Kone ain't a DM. Like, come on, don't do that. He's like an 8. Kessie, okay, my point proven. Meaty. Dokore, my point proven. Meaty. Calvin Phillips, meaty. Amrabat, yeah. But point is, after Lavia, we really don't have any option. And the player has made it clear that he wants to join us. Now, what I will say is, because this is what Liberty is saying. Big up Liberty for the super chat. Shout out to you. He's saying it's hard to believe that we will get Lavia and a second DM. And I want to tell you something. Me, myself, even when making this thumbnail, I found it hard to believe that we're going to get 2 DMs either. And if you put a knife on my throat right now and you're like, Hussam, are we going to get 2 DMs? What's more likely? I'll probably say no, because I know what this club's like. Now, I'm asking crystal clear questions and I'm getting crystal clear answers. And I'm just being realistic to all of you guys. I said the following. Is the DM thing true with Lavia? The answer was yes. Big up to you, Sergeant Liberty. I'll explain now in a second. Thank you for the super chat. Big up Liberty, man. Big up the 300 people here. Make sure you're liking and subscribing now. Hit the like button. Yalla, 150 likes minimum. 50%. Slap the like button, subscribe. Shout out to Liberty for the super chat. Anyway. So here's the thing. 3 crystal clear questions. I'm going to give you crystal clear answers. Take of it. Make of it what you like. Do we want Romeo Lavia? Yes. Does Romeo Lavia want Liverpool Football Club? Yes. Because today I heard the inevitable. Oh my God. If Chelsea don't sign Caicedo, they're going to come in for Lavia. Lavia has made it clear he wants Liverpool Football Club. And I still till today say that Lavia, I'm seeing him in a Liverpool shirt. I think Lavia is going to be a Liverpool player. But now let's talk beyond that. Now let's talk beyond that. Because I was one of the guys, and listen, I don't like to do this whole give me credit thing. I couldn't care less because I'm not an ITK. But people who watch this channel, they heard Lavia's name, they heard McAllister's name, they heard Gakpo's name 2-3 months before they even happened. So I've been telling you guys the truth and nothing but the truth from the beginning. Now, Ryan, see, Ryan's asking the hard-hitting questions. Big up to you, Ryan. Thank you for the super chat, Habibi. Do you reckon there's a chance we get Lavia and Andre? All we need is 2 mids and a centre-back and we're back. And then Nilotpal says links with Frank Kessie, 12 million Arthur Melo vibes. You know, Ryan and Nilotpal, you guys are kind of very similar to what you're saying. So I'm going to say thank you to Nilotpal, thank you to Ryan. And I'm going to carry on because this links to my second part. Let me give you the crystal clear answer to the questions. Crystal clear answer to the question. Is the Andre file open? The answer is yes. Is the center-back file open? The answer is yes. So for me, essentially the answer I got was, after Lavia, the file is not closed. Now, knowing this football club, the file needs to be properly opened. And the file needs to be open to make a right decision. Now, people tuning in are going to be like, Hussam, are you crazy? Blah, blah, blah. Guys, chill. I'm not saying we're going to sign Lavia and Chouameni. Relax. If there's another midfielder we're signing, he'll probably be some young guy, some project signing. Some random guy. So this whole Andre situation is not something that's made up. Melissa Reddy, for the first time in her life, didn't actually make up something. This whole Andre thing is a reality. But here's the problem. Have we given Fluminense too little time to react? Because the August transfer window closes in a week, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, the Brazilian transfer window. It closes in a week. Big up to Ryan, big up to Nilthpal. I'm addressing you guys as super chats now. Because they, I think, if I'm not mistaken, actually, you know what? Let's just Google this right here, right now, so we can just get to the bottom of this. When does the Brazilian transfer window close? Let's just check it once and for all. So it is August 13th, actually, when we play our first game. So August 13th. Now, the reason why this whole Andre thing is going to be a little bit problematic is because we have left Fluminense too little time to react and buy a replacement, which is the problem. So now the conversation is, can we get Andre in January? Truth is, yeah, probably we could. Maybe buy him now, loan him to Fluminense, and get him back in January. It's a possibility. Or it's a possibility we move on from the whole Andre thing. I asked, is the center back file closed? He said, no, it's open. Any idea who? Nope. The fullback that we were going to get from the Bundesliga. We closed the file because we don't want to pay as much money as the other club want. Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talks. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. We don't have it. We don't have it. The problem is with this whole centre-back situation is, and this is what I fear. This is the fear I told you guys about 2 months ago. That there comes a point in time in which everyone knows we want a centre-back, which means the centre-back's going to be more expensive. And furthermore, Jurgen Klopp himself doesn't know who he wants as centre-back. Liverpool Football Club, the entire institution, do not know August 3rd, with under a month left till the transfer window ends, we still do not know who we sign as centre-back. We actually genuinely do not know. Genuinely speaking, you guys, I'm being for real. I promise you, if Jurgen Klopp was sat next to me right now and you asked him, which centre-back do you want? He'd say, I don't know. Now, to the people like Danny Up the Reds and others, because it's not him, who go like, Hussam, you know, sometimes you're like saying the same stuff about the club. Okay, so now, after I said all of this about Andre, about the centre-back thing, about our midfield and blah, 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 is it not fair to say that we are really poor at planning and we absolutely suck at planning things correctly? Would it be fair to say FSG lack ambition? Would it fair to say that we are in this position due to Fenway Sports Group not pulling the money out there, you know what? Would it be fair? If it would be fair, then don't blame me. Because I can only react to what the football club's doing. I can't react to some imaginary hypothetical world. Today at 11:30, I've got to sit there like an idiot and talk about Gvardiol, who publicly came out and said, I am a Liverpool fan. How much did City buy him for? 150 million? No, 77 million pounds, which is a bargain in today's market. 77 million pounds is a bargain in the market of 2023. It's a bargain for a young player like that. 77 million, that's it. That's it. 77 million, nothing crazy, nothing wild. So these are the things that I keep talking about, and people get pissed off because they're like, oh my God, you're saying the same thing. Well, guess what? Liverpool Football Club is doing the same thing. So what do you want me to talk about? How my eyebrows look? Thank you, Danny. So that is my point. We have heard Guardiola publicly. He said Liverpool is his dream club. There's no need to deny it. Fabrizio reported it. Not Hussam, not some random ITK, not some tier 3 journalist. No. Fabrizio Romano reported the fact that he said he's a Liverpool fan. He said Liverpool is his dream club. And we are sat here so desperate for a centre-back, yet we love to act like Southampton. And people get upset when I keep saying FSG out, FSG out, FSG out. Why you think I'm FSG out? Why the hell you think I'm FSG out to begin with? Look at the way you guys reacted when McAllister went down. Look at that halftime. Go at halftime right now. Just go watch McAllister go down again and look at your reaction. Does that seem like someone, yourself included, as a Liverpool fan, who is confident in his squad depth? Are we a McAllister or Szoboszlai injury away from this entire season being over? Why did we all go like, as soon as McAllister's down? Why? Why? Ask yourself that question, because that question matters. You know, the thing I love about myself as a content creator is I always want my subscribers to think for themselves. Disagree with me. Think outside the box. Genuinely, just think. That same moment McAllister went down, everyone lost their mind. Why? Why are we so reliant on one player? Why? Liverpool Football Club should be like, McAllister's down, God forbid, because I don't want him injured. McAllister's down, next man up mentality. Whoever's on the bench should come on and we should look just as good and we should dominate and we should win regardless. Why did we all ourselves as soon as the guy was down? Why? Because we got no depth. This is why I do not understand when people don't understand how big a role this ownership group is playing. Let's talk on what we know and forget what we speculate. We know Jurgen Klopp wants players in before pre-season. That's in his book. That's in Linders's book. That's something he said himself. Ideally, I want players in before pre-season. What do we know for a fact that's not speculation? Jurgen Klopp has publicly come out and said, I want players. We're going to get players. Yes, Curtis Jones can play there, but we need a player in that position. And we're looking at the centre-back, reported by top journalists, not Hussam. Klopp is publicly telling you, I want players. Speaking of this Lavia thing, it is 3rd August, 2023. How long have we been talking about Romeo Lavia? How long has Hussam been going on YouTube and talking about Romeo Lavia? How many times have I mentioned that name on the channel? I've said the name Romeo Lavia, just the name, probably 500 times, no exaggeration. How long, the $1 million question that absolutely ends the argument. How long has Romeo Lavia been for sale? How long? I will wait. Here, I will drink water. You answer me. Comments, you answer me. How long has Lavia been for sale? You answer. I won't say anything. You answer the question. How long ago? How long ago has he been for sale? How long ago? Thank you, comment section. Speak on it. 90 days since the season ended. Since the end of the season. As soon as Liverpool 4, Southampton 4, as soon as the referee blew his whistle, the season was over. Romeo Lavia became for sale. That exact second, Romeo Lavia became for sale. Now, wasn't the conversation, I'ma reiterate, not from Hussam, not from Don Hussam. Who is Don Hussam? He knows nothing. No problem, I know nothing. From major journalists, from Paul Joyce, the major Liverpool reporter. What was the conversation? We're going to sign Jude Bellingham, McAllister, and a third guy before Fabinho and Henderson were even up for sale. Before Fabinho and Henderson were even a thing to leave Liverpool Football Club, we were supposed to sign 3 midfielders. Am I lying, comments? Before Fabinho, I want you to take your mind back to 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Before Fabinho leaving and Henderson leaving was a thing, we were supposed to get 3 in. Am I making this up? Comment section, tell me. Thank you. No, you're not lying. Thank you. People love to forget it. They love to forget it. But I won't forget it, Dan. I won't. Am I lying, comments? Let me know if I'm lying. It was supposed to be 3 midfielders coming in while Fabinho and Henderson and Thiago were here. That's what was supposed to happen while they were here. So now they both left and we're sat here going like, ooh, are we gonna have enough time to sign 2 DMs and a center back? Oh my God, is there enough time in the window? Guess what? Romeo Lavia has been up for sale for 3 months. Let me Google the date of Liverpool Southampton right now. Liverpool 4-4 Southampton. Here, I'm gonna Google it right now. Let's go put it onto Google. What was the date of this game? May 29th, 2023. June, July, August is starting. We were supposed to sell Kelleher and get a second choice keeper too. Forget my opinions. That's reality. Lavia has been available for 3 months. What I don't understand is, a serious football club, as soon as Fabinho become an Al Ittihad player, Lavia walks in the door directly. The very second Fabinho is doing this and signing a contract for Al Ittihad, Lavia should be signing the contract at Liverpool. That's it. Period, point blank. And my final point I'm going to say before I head to the super chats. You know, I wish Gary Paul was here watching, because he watched this OG video. There's a video of me saying we can't even dream anymore. And he was mocked and he was torn apart by the top Reds and they laughed at me and all of this. Guess what? You can't dream of Caicedo. You can't dream of Chouameni. You can't dream of Barella. You can't dream of Bellingham. You can't dream of Guardiola. The right to dream has been taken away from you. So top Reds, enjoy the ride. Because you know what? Man United fans reply to my tweets with FSG in. You agree with Man United fans. Deep this. Our biggest rivals that want us to rot are FSG in. Our biggest rivals are FSG in. You're agreeing with Man United fans on their stance about Liverpool Football Club. Imagine a Man United fan and a top Red who thinks he's superior agrees about Fenway Sports Group. And I don't. Yet I'm the problem when I want us to win. Let me run through these super chats quickly. Big up to Liberty, big up to Ryan, big up to Nilotpal, Selection, Scouser Doyle, and Fuad for the super chats. Big up to you guys. I'm going to read everyone's super chats. But guys, there's 100 people here. I'm giving you all my passion and energy because you know that I'm representing your true emotions. The least you could do is like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Come on, you guys, ain't new. 500 people, which means 250 likes. Slap the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Right now, this very second, hit that like button and subscribe. I don't want to keep saying it because this video is really heated. even though there's no panelists, it's just me. I'm kind of representing everyone's true emotions and how sick they're feeling about our football club. So please do like, please do subscribe right now, this very second. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Keep letting me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Big up Nilot Pal, who says, what does Nilot Pal say? No, this is that Bozo selection. Lavia will be done. Okay, cool. But I still can't get my head around why so much delay. No preseason prep. What's going on? In the third bid, we are matching Southampton's expectations. So why 3 bids? Don't get it. Even if we're negotiating, even if we're negotiating, and even if you're right, and even if people who defend FSG will tell you it's a negotiation process, it's okay, let George Matka negotiate, blah, blah, I've got no problem. But now the question I ask you back is, why did it take so long? That's all I care about. McAllister and Szoboszlai were both release clauses. No negotiations involved. What am I negotiating for when it's a release clause? What am I negotiating for when it's a release clause? Nothing to negotiate for. So it's easy getting McAllister through the door. It's easy getting Szoboszlai through the door. But now what we want, where is it? It's wild. It's wild. Big up to you, Leonard Pal. Thank you. Realistically, FSG gave Klopp a budget long time ago. Klopp has to work within the budget. That's how it works. No to Gvardiol conditions are too much. The conditions are not the fee, Hussam. Conditions. Yes, yeah, okay. The conditions, not the fee. So is it normal selection for Liverpool Football Club, big institution Liverpool Football Club, to actually convince the likes of yourself and others that Liverpool Football Club actually has no money? Do any of you actually believe it? Everyone, put your phone down because you're watching me right now. Just go look at the mirror. Just go look at the mirror. Just look at the mirror straight. Say, are Liverpool Football Club broke? And I want you to look into your own eyes and really, really think, are we broke or are we cheapskates? Simple question. Simple question. Now, if you're saying FSG gave Klopp a budget, all I tell you is the budget ain't enough. Simple as. That's my argument. And then you'll come tell me, from a business perspective, this is the right decision. And I'm telling you from the sports perspective, it's the wrong decision. And actually, let me ruin you and argue from the business perspective. 77 million for Gvardiol is an investment because he is going to be one of the best center-backs in the world. 3, 4, 5 years from now. Best center-back in the world. So it's actually even a Moneyball signing. Because he is going to be the best center-back on the planet. On the planet, he's going to be the best center-back. On the planet, he's going to be the best center-back. So I could buy Gvardiol and sell him for 300 million, maybe 5, 6 years from now. You never know how the prices work. I could buy Gvardiol and sell him for 200 mil in 5 years. What's stopping me? Nada. Nothing is stopping. So it could be an investment too, since you love to look at things from the business perspective. Big up to Fad, who says, FSG got LFC for 300 million in 2018. They bought Virgil van Dijk for 75 million. Now LFC is worth 3 to 4 bill. Why do they think players' prices will also not increase? Gvardiol for 77 is just 2 million above Virgil van Dijk in 2018. And that's my point. And that's my point. Even from a business perspective, it makes sense. From a footballing perspective, it makes a lot of sense. And you know what? I'm going to go even deeper, Fuad. From an emotional perspective, it makes sense because the guy is a Liverpool fan. The guy is a Liverpool fan. Do people get this? Do people genuinely understand? Guy is a Liverpool fan. I didn't make it up. I'm going to show you the tweet right now so you can see it with your very own eyes. Guy is a Liverpool fan, and I'm about to show you on the screen. Read this right now, because some people think Hussam is making it up. What does this say? And here it's Fabrizio. It's Fabrizio. Here. The blue tick in front of your eye. The blue tick right here. Blue tick. Fabrizio Romano. 70 million followers. Look at it's not even about being a Liverpool fan. Look at what the guy said. Let me zoom in even so you guys can read it. Look at this. Look at this. Read this. My dream club. That would definitely be Liverpool. Since I was little, I watched a lot of their matches with my dad. We covered every season in detail. It is a club that has remained in my heart. The guy called Liverpool Football Club his dream club. Dream club. And we need a centre back. Shall I slap myself, or do you guys understand? Just call Guardiola. My dream club, Liverpool Football Club. It's by Fabrizio in front of your face. Hussam didn't make this up, guys. It is from Fabrizio Romano. Not Hussam made it up. From Romano himself. Thank you so much, Fuad, for the super chat. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to Scouser Doyle, who says, always one injury away from disaster. I'm breaking it. And that's my point, Scouser Doyle. That comes back to my McAllister point. As soon as McAllister was down, we all ourselves. Why? Because we are scared, because we got no depth. We got no depth. Any club with such bad depth that as soon as one guy's down, you all brick it, that tells you all you need to know. Big up to you, Scouser Doyle, my brother. Big up to you for your support. Big up to Felipe, who says, I do think you signed two midfielders and a centre-back given what the journals on Klopp have said, but ridiculous it took this long. This tough start to the season, business needed done early, poor season, hashtag FSGM. And that is once again another rival fan, because Felipe is a Bayern Newcastle fan who is FSGN. Any Liverpool fan who is FSGN, listen to who you're agreeing with. You're agreeing with the rivals. You're agreeing with the Bayern fans, the Newcastle fans, the United fans, the Chelsea fans, the City fans. Every single one of them is FSGN. Tells you all you need to know. That's who you're on the camp of. And second of all, even if we do get a midfielder and centre back now, it's not good enough because we need more. And I will add on to it more. We yet again, for the second season running, go into a season so unprepared. We're making Chelsea look prepared. We're so unprepared. We can't even do money ball correctly, Felipe. We can't even do money ball correctly. Money ball, we cannot do correctly. Imagine. See, there you are. If you're a rival in the comments, let me know who you support and are you FSG in or FSG out. Let me know. Thank you so much, my brother Felipe. Brother FSG worth 21 billion, insane, and it's all going on the yachts and for him to create businesses and for him to go buy basketball clubs. He don't care. We were ranked 19th ownership investment into the club, direct pocket to club. 19th in the Premier League, not in Europe. In the Premier League, not Europe. 19th from money from FSG's pocket to Liverpool. Those are the guys who saved us. That's besides the point. We have to manage the budget to attack multiple fronts. Spending large in one area is dump. Every purchase is an investment. First of all, not every purchase is an investment. I'm going to tell you why. Certain purchases regress. Thiago was never an investment because of his age. So that's where you're wrong on the first point. The second point is we can attack multiple fronts, but you know our problem? We don't attack multiple fronts correctly. We don't, because we always forget something. Or we always leave something hanging. And you know there's another fear that I want to unlock in your thought process. If Quivin Kelleher leaves and we're sat here with Adrian as our second goalkeeper, what can a man even say at that point? What can a man even say at that point to describe the incompetence of Liverpool Football Club? Because I'm okay with Kelleher being the goalkeeper. You know what I'm not okay with? That bozo Adrian being the goalkeeper. That's what I'm not okay with. That's what I'm not okay with. Adrian, and also selection. I've said 100 million times, but you like to not listen to me when I'm making valid points. If you want to do Moneyball, do it correctly and cover all elements. The report by that journalist, I forgot who it was, one of the Liverpool journalists, I think 2 days ago, said that even if we buy Lavia, he wouldn't be ready for the Chelsea game anyway. What does that tell you? Unprepared. Again. Big up to you, selection, though. I appreciate the love, regardless of us disagreeing. I'm always happy to people to disagree with me. But I'm right, though. Big up to Queen Nadra says, big up to Sam Gundogan has denied that Klopp didn't teach him anything and praise Pep for his success. What are you saying about this? I mean, I haven't really seen the quotes or anything. So, you know what? Because you sent in a super chat, Nadra, let me just search Gundogan, and I want to see which journalist said this. It might be some random Fugazi journalist or some City ITK, which I won't be believing. But a real journalist, fair enough. If it's a real journalist, fair enough. It's so ugly when it's called X. So ugly, man. So ugly. It's not letting me search on Twitter. It keeps telling me something happened. It's not your fault. It's not letting me search, Nadra. But anyway, listen, Jurgen Klopp is one of the reasons why Gundogan is the player he is today, because he got him anyway. And listen, if Pep developed him, then Jurgen Klopp started the car to begin with. So yeah, big up to you, Queen Nadra. Fuad says LFC Spurs to fight for sixth. Adjust your expectation, but that's the sad part, Fuad. As horrible and as incompetent as we are, because we've got Jurgen Klopp, because we've got 5-6 great players, I don't think we'd be in a position to fight for sixth. I think our place in top 4 is guaranteed. But I'm looking beyond top 4. I couldn't care less about top 4. I want us to win, man. Thank you, Fuad Habibi. Queen Nadra says, Frank Kessie was only 50 million. We didn't take advantage of that. And that's my point. There are so many Moneyball options in the market. There are so many Moneyball options in the market. So many. So many Moneyball. You could Moneyball from here till tomorrow. Whether you like him or not, I don't care if you like him or not. I'm just giving it as an example. Disasi was available 40 million. Inacio 40 million. McAllister 35. Szoboszlai 60. We can keep going on and on and on with so many different Moneyball options. I don't want Kessie personally. I don't want Kessie. But at the same time, there's so many Moneyball options available. Yahi, go buy them. Big up to you, Nadra. Thank you so much. Ugarte at the start of the window. People are posting clips of Mascherano. Ugarte was available at the start of the window. There you are. There you are, City. Thank you. Big up to Matthew, who says, I'm a Madrid fan and I'm FSG. And see who you're agreeing with? You're agreeing with internal op and external ops too, if you're FSG in. That's who you're agreeing with. Instead of asking me, have I been to Anfield? Ask yourself, do you have a brain? Thank you so much, Matthew. Big up to Fuad, who says, Adrian is good for the dressing room, will keep the team happy as they lose. Yes, he can organize barbecues and start telling them about investments, because that's what he reads on the thing. Maybe if he invested into being a good goalkeeper, it would be better for him than investing in the stock market. That's what he needs to invest in, actually perfecting his craft, which he's shit at. And furthermore, we're the only club to give him an extension. Only! The guy is about 48 years old. We're the only club to give him an extension. What does that tell you about the way we run? Ineptitude. Ineptitude. Simple as. Simple as. Anyway, there's 550 people watching us. I'm not going to keep this video going for too long. Because, you know, today's video is just a reiteration of emotions and speaking about how incompetent we are. So make sure you're slapping the like button. Make sure you're subscribing right now. Guys, there's 550 people here. Don't make me lose my head because of the likes. Like the video now. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Big up to Liberty, Ryan, Nelotpal, Selection, Matthew, Nadra, Jack Felipe, Scouser Doyle, and Fuad for the super chats. Big up to every single person who likes, every person who sends in a super chat, every person who subscribes, every person who shares. I love you all. Hit that like button. Subscribe right now. All I want from Liverpool Football Club is to win. That is all I have ever wanted. That is all I have ever wanted. I want Liverpool Football Club to win. That is it. That is it. We won it all under Jurgen Klopp. Yes. 2 of which we won in one season. The Champions League was in a season alone. The Premier League was in a season alone. Yeah, I want one double. Forget trebles, forget invincibles, forget I want one double. Give me a Prem and an FA Cup. That's all one double, yeah. Give me a season where we win 2 things, where we don't have the depth of Southampton. Every season, we go into the season with an unbelievable starting 11, and the depth is so crap. Yeah, every time the depth is bad. Yeah, every time the depth is never there. Yeah, the depth is never there. Give me a double. Yeah, give me something. Give me a season where I win 2 trophies, of which one of them is a big trophy. Before someone tells me in the quadruple season win the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, I'm talking about like Prem or Champs versus with another one. That's what I want. How has Fenway Sports Group managed to make Hussam and everyone in the comments who's a Liverpool fan afraid of Chelsea? How are we intimidated by a game against Chelsea? Not Real Madrid, not Man City, not PSG. Chelsea, who finished 12th because we got no DM. And we're probably going to play Curtis Jones in the 6th. It's not in the 6th in Toronto, because that would be okay if he played for a Toronto football club. It's in the 6th as in the DM. Imagine. God forbid this happens. But imagine Konate goes down with a small knock and he's out for a week. Can you imagine Mudryk running in behind Matip? Can you imagine? Bring it. I'm going to take my hat off, you know, as they do. The Americans, they do this, you know. This is my reaction to our defense. Imagine Mudryk running in behind Matip. Imagine Mudryk running in behind Matip. Oh, that guy would break speed records. Speed records. Enzo Fernandez against Curtis Jones. Come on, man. Like, honestly, you guys, sometimes, like, I understand sometimes I get emotional and I do too much. But today I'm not even doing too much. All I'm saying is just get me the damn players I need, man. Also, who the hell is this Andre guy? And why do suddenly people want him? I don't know about him yet. I've never heard of this guy. I didn't stay up to watch no random Fluminense game. I couldn't care less. Who cares about Fluminense, yeah? Yeah, who cares about Fluminense? Musiala, who's built like Bacetic, is dribbling past Jones like he ain't there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Honestly, at which stage are we actually gonna act? I just want us to be serious. I have a dream. We wake up one day and we are a serious football club. That's it. يا أخي Fabinho out through the door. يا أخي bring me Lavia. خلاص done. Who's this Andre guy randomly from Fluminense? And how are we as a football club still on August 3rd, 2023, not aware of who we want to sign as centre back? Reece Williams is gone. Nat Phillips is gone. We've got Dumb and Dumber on the bench. And we've got Konate, who's made from Weetabix. Big up to Queen Nadra, who says, we are greedy as Bedouins, FSG out, let's protest. Well, when we say we're going to do plain protests, people get upset. Oh my God. Instead of, and you know, people start virtue signaling. You should spend money on the food banks. Well, first of all, I'm a Muslim, in case you're unaware. I'm a Muslim. So because I'm a Muslim, I can't tell you when I do charity. That's number one. Number two, I live in Jordan, which is a third world country. So there's enough poor people to help here. So I cannot tell you if I help poor people or not, because that would be me being an asshole, because I cannot come up here and go like, hey guys, by the way, I help poor people. What the hell? Who does that? Who does that? Like, I'd become like all those YouTubers who film themselves helping out homeless people. Why? Yeah? Why? Who says you can't do both? Who says you can't? You can help poor people and you can plain protest and you can help food banks and you can do all of that at the same time. Why does it have to be either or? There's an and as well. Okay, donate to a food bank, donate to the cause of us being FSG out. Virtue signaling is so cringe. Thank you, Brazy, man. Thank you, Nadra. Big up to Fuad, who says, right now the defense is a bigger worry than midfield. Prediction for Chelsea Liverpool, if no more defensive signing, is this 3-1. I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever if Chelsea beat us if we go into that game with Curtis Jones as the DM, akhi. I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever if Chelsea Football Club beat us, and that's Chelsea I'm talking about. I'm talking about the banter club who finished 12th. That's what I'm talking about. If they beat us, I wouldn't be shocked at all. At all. But the reason why I disagree with you is I think defensive midfielder is low-key part of defense the way we play football, and we need that DM in badly because the DM is exposing the center backs and he's not even helping out the 8 because we don't have anyone in that position. But the entire defensive unit is the worry for me, Fuad Habibi. The entire defensive unit, yakh. The entire defensive unit is a worry. The reason why the entire defensive unit is a worry is because no DM and no backup center back, which we really need, man. Thanks so much, Fuad Habibi. I wouldn't be shocked if Chelsea beat us. Jones is tactically smarter than Lavia anyway. Messi FC, I love you, but wallahi, I'm not in the mood for the trolling stuff today. I'm so angry. I'm going to end this video and I'm going to go out. I've had enough of this club, man. Big up to you, Messi FC. Terry says, Hussam saying true fans are FSG. Hamza saying true fans are FSG. And lad, I'm Scouse and go the game. I was there when Garcia scored against Juve. I was there when Gerrard versus Olympiacos. Terence Tibbs, for the people who don't know, goes on the terrace and as Scouse as they come, and he got a purple garbage bin outside his house. He's as Scouse as they come. He lives right next to Anfield, and he goes to Anfield. And he's FSG out. And this is the thing that I always say about these top reds. Forget misrepresenting me as a foreigner. Stop misrepresenting locals and acting like all the locals are FSG because they're not. The locals aren't FSG to begin with. Why are you making it up? James Redmond, 3 minutes away from Anfield. He's FSG out. Big up to you, Terry, man. You know I love you, Terry. And Terry's been a Liverpool supporter and he's a Scouser, born and bred for a really long time. And he's FSG out. Now what? Thank you, Terry, for the super chat. No. You will not change what I said. You will not change what I said, selection to win an argument here. You've heard me on Spaces say, go and buy players from source country. I've always said that. But buy players from source country when your team is ready. And I wouldn't complain, for example. I wouldn't complain if we bought Andre and Lavia. I wouldn't complain. Because at least we have someone there, to be fair. But I have no problem with it. Stop saying you can't win like there isn't a world in which you can win. Yes, there's a world in which you can win as an FSG owner or as someone who backs the owners. Ambition, sustainability at the top. People don't realize this, but we're actually paying for the Harvey Elliott, Sepp Vandenberg, and Adrian window till today. We're paying for it. Till today, we're paying for it. Because any smart football club buys people when they're at the top. Imagine you're the most attractive. At that moment in time, 18-19 Liverpool just won the Champions League, did the comeback against Barcelona. Anfield was rocking. We had Jurgen Klopp, who was the best manager in the world. At the time, we were destroying everything. And your window is Sepp van den Berg, Harvey Elliott, and Adrian. You're the most attractive guy at the entire beach. And you end up taking a plant home. That's what we did. Because I'm not even going to insult a human being by comparing them to Adrian or Sepp van den Berg, who also moved out of the club. I disagree with your Andre take. We always praise Brighton for buying cheap players from South America. We should buy Andre and Lavia. Yeah, I agree with you. We should buy Andre and Lavia. I've got no problem with that. If Andre got the dog in him and the club thinks we need Andre, no problem. Buy Andre. I'm questioning timing. Because we left it too late, allergies. We're sat here iffy about Andre because in 10 days, the Brazilian transfer window ends and we don't know if we can get him to begin with. So that's the issue. But thank you so much, allergies, for the super chat. Queen Nadra says, some fans care more about FSG than their club. It's a shame we live in. I think it's just become an ego thing at this point, Nadra. I'm going to be honest with you. It's genuinely become such an ego thing. Because everyone just doesn't want to associate with the FSG outers and doesn't want to be proven wrong. So it's just become a thing where, like, I'm just going to back FSG regardless. I told you all at the start of this summer transfer window, we could have signed just McAllister and people still wouldn't have protested. Do you understand? That's the issue. Thank you so much, Nadra. Nilat Pal says teams like Brighton can afford players for 5 to 10 million from source. They can afford to take the risk, not top clubs. I'm saying I don't mind us taking that risk, Akhi. I don't mind us taking that risk. But take that risk when you got a ready-made team. Buy Nunez when Mane is there. Don't wait until Mane expires and then buy Nunez. Buy Lavia while Fabinho was there. Don't wait till Fabinho expires to buy Lavia. That's the problem with this football club, Nilutpal. That's the issue. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for tuning in to yet another video. I know I represented the emotions of many people today. I know I did. Because a lot of you guys are agreeing with me just from an emotional perspective because I'm sat here just spitting facts. FSG, see? There you are. There you are. See? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Chelsea all the way. FSG in for life. Those are the guys you agree with. Top Reds. Anyway. Look, man, I represent the true emotions of the people who actually want to win, man. It's normal for us to be upset because it's August 3rd. We're still with Lavia, who should be here anyway to begin with. We're not doing this any seriously. And a player who publicly said Liverpool Football Club is his dream has moved over to Man City. Thank you, man. Scouser Doyle, I actually want to end this video with the super chat on the screen. Because I want everyone to read it. In his name, Scouser Doyle. He's Scouse, just like Terence Tibbs. Redmond TV, Anfield Rap, don't speak for us. They live in the echo chambers, employing yes men, trying to get their access passes revoked. FSG out. Aren't you all waiting for the yearly Klopp interview? Aren't you all sat there waiting, hella excited for the yearly Klopp interview on YouTube, available on youknowwhat.com for this much money per month? Oh, you think they're going to let that go? Oh, you're mistaken. Oh, you're mistaken if you think you're going to let that go. Money. The same people who call us fake fans are in it for the money. And I haven't watched that content for 5 years. I'm so dumb. When I come onto this content creation thing, I never knew there's politics like this. I actually DM'd Paul when I first started. I'm like, I want to get you on my channel. But as soon as I got involved in this and I went behind the scenes and I heard and I saw and I understood, I realized the game that's being played. I realized it. Sometimes, guys, from the outside looking in, you don't realize the game. But when you're inside, you understand the game and you realize the game. That is also true, Nilutpal, because the Glazers at least spend money. We don't even spend the quote-unquote revenue. We don't spend it. It's a joke thing, Nilutpal, man. And then you have people like Tom Little going by, oh, it sets a bad precedence. Anyway, listen, I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't want to keep going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Come back at 11:30 because we've got a Premier League show. We are going to talk Guardiola, Gabriel Jesus' injury, Chelsea's 1-1 draw with Dortmund. We're going to talk a general Premier League conversation. Professor Hamza is coming on, Saad, Staffy, and Zizou is back on the channel as well. So it's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Big up to Liberty. Big up to Ryan. Big up to Nilut Pal. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Nilut Pal. Big up to Selection, despite our differences. Thank you for supporting the channel. Big up to Fuad, my brother. Big up to Scouser Doyle, which I'm going to keep as I end this video because this comment is so true. Big up to Felipe, as always. Big up to Jack. Big up to Nadra. Big up to Matthew, Messi FC, Terence Tibbs. Dub for you, my Scouts brother. Big up to Allergies for the super chat. Big up to everyone who sent in all the love and support. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, and we will see you guys back inshallah at 11:30.